Volty. Volty? Okay, I never heard of him. How is he even a full-time VTuber? Alright, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Yes, I might have deceived you. So about a month ago, I uploaded a VTuber debut video that got over 2,000 views, which I totally did not expect to get on a brand new YouTube channel. And while it's true that I debuted my new VTuber model, I'm actually a decently established YouTuber in another game that you might have heard of called Genshin Impact. The reason why I started this channel is to pretty much disconnect myself from my old brand because I want to be known as Volty, not just Genshin YouTuber number 420,696, which is where I was and still am to this day. Just a disclaimer that this video isn't some flex post or me venting. I actually have no idea what to make on this channel, so I just wanted to experiment with videos in general, and I feel like this topic might be good for the algorithm, so like and subscribe to become a devotee. Get it? Alright, I'll stop. Yes, even though I'm a full-time VTuber and content creator, there are still a lot of struggles that I go through every day. What do you mean? You literally play games for a living. How hard can that be? Go touch some grass or something. Oh, joke's on you. I'm actually touching grass right now. So as a content creator that's been full-time for 3 years now, one of the most difficult parts about it is the pressure to stay relevant. During my first year of YouTube, I created a new video 6 days a week, only taking a day off every week on Sundays. The reason I was able to keep daily uploads was because of 2 reasons. One, I was growing at a tremendous speed. I'm talking about a few hundred subscribers per day. This was back in 2022, where Genshin was still relatively new, and a lot of players were joining the game. Naturally, I was growing a lot because of it. Also, the second reason, the more negative part, I had a fear of becoming irrelevant if I took a break. There were some weeks where I felt bad about not uploading for a day, or missing a single day of upload, and this was definitely a bad mindset to have. I just thought I set up expectations of a daily uploading schedule, and if I miss an upload, it will let my subscribers down. Around May 2022, I also started live streaming on Twitch, which also added even more pressure to make content since I had to edit a video, make a thumbnail, and upload a video even during the days I stream. Up until today, I'm still streaming and have not missed a single week of streaming since I started. Even though it's been 3 years now, I just never took a break. But this of course leads to my next topic that I want to address, which is burnout. Imagine streaming the same game for more than 3 years, and that's what you're known for. As a content creator known for a single game, no matter how much I really love Genshin, I would lie if I said I wasn't burnt out from it. Right now I actually don't really play the game outside of making content or streaming it. And since playing Genshin is my literal job, sometimes it feels like a chore. I know this might sound condescending, I guess, since I'm playing the video game for a living, but content creation affected my mental health a lot, honestly. Whether a video performs well or not might affect my mood, because I will feel like I'm not good enough. And if a video does well, I'll just think it's a fluke. Of course, you also have to deal with negative comments, whether it's about people saying you're boring, or the video sucks, and all that good stuff. This actually made me develop a fear of reading my own video comments because I just didn't want that to affect my mood. Of course, there are also supportive comments and positivity. And as a content creator that's putting yourself out there, you need a thick skin. But even if you think you're immune to it, the truth is, I'm still an ordinary human. Or I guess, half tiger. Ow, okay, I'll stop with the bad jokes. This might be the longest part I'll be talking about, but my main reason I was able to get to where I am today is YouTube. Being a full-time content creator is both a blessing and a curse. It's basically an emotional roller coaster. Because during this journey, you encounter a lot of highs and a lot of lows. As I mentioned earlier, back in 2022, when my channel was performing at its all-time best, it motivated me to upload every day. And in less than a year, just 10 months into my YouTube journey, I got my first 100,000 subscribers. Not bad for my first year on YouTube. And in January 2023, around 8 months streaming on Twitch, I also got partnered on the platform, which basically checked off my 2 main goals of content creation while at the same time experiencing all the highs. I actually still have my email favorited from 2 years ago, but it was just an accomplishment I was really proud of. The hardest part about being a content creator is coming down from success. Truthfully, after experiencing my best year on YouTube in my first year of content creation, it's been hard to replicate the success. Fast forward to this year, it's been pretty rough. I've made over 60 videos so far this year, and only 5 of them cracked 100,000 views. This makes me wonder what I'm doing wrong. Is my content just too boring? Is Genshin dying? Or is there an external factor that I'm not considering? Look, YouTube and content creation is supposed to be fun, and I get it. And chasing view count isn't all that healthy, but when it's your livelihood, then it gets kinda complicated. It's kind of disheartening seeing my video just die in less than 2 days, when in the past, my videos can still garner views weeks after it was published. So far in 2025, I've earned 11,000, which if we average it each month, it's around 1,500 a month. This isn't actually enough for my rent where I live, but luckily I've been saving up, so even though I'm in the negatives every month, this just goes to show how volatile being a content creator really is. To put it in perspective, on my best month of YouTube back in 2022 December, I got a whopping 6K in ad revenue alone. One of the main things I still struggle with the most as a full-time VTuber is honestly my identity. You see, throughout my whole streaming career, I've grown from one game. Okay, not that big. Now I'm too small. Thank you. Where was I? Oh yeah, I've grown from one game, which as you know is Genshin Impact. Now there are of course pros and cons when it comes to this. The pros are, it's definitely easier to grow within one game, as it took me to the place where I am today. And of course, I'm really grateful for that. But on the other side of the spectrum, I basically locked myself into one niche. I think if you ask people who is Volty, they would answer, that one Genshin YouTuber. And to be honest, I don't really want to be known as that. I want to be known as Volty. You see where I'm getting? One thing that happens every so often is that I'll have someone new come into my chat while I'm streaming, and they'll confuse me with another Genshin YouTuber. And that kinda sucks, because it just tells me that I guess I'm not memorable or unique enough. And when people quit Genshin Impact, they will most likely stop watching me because, you gotta admit, will you even watch someone if you don't share their interests anymore? Yeah, those chances are pretty rare, and it's just something that I personally have to deal with. Overall, with me starting this channel, hopefully I can showcase more of my personality and creativity to the point where I'll get recognized as my own brand and identity, and not just known as a creator from a single game. Like I said earlier, this is the first time I'm doing content that's not gaming related, but hopefully it serves as a nice introduction to my personal journey so far. With that being said, thanks for watching this video all the way to the end, and if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to become a devotee, and I'll see you in the next one. Whoa, I have hands?